How's it going, guys? You should be getting 2 videos today. That's if I'm able to do the second video. I'm not going to make any promises. I'm not even going to tell you the name of the video, because as it is right now, I'm not sure if I'll be able to give you 2 today. Anyway, I'd like to actually like and subscribe. That's how my content gets to other viewers, other people. The more likes and subscribes my channel has, the more my content is spread to other people, and it gets and more people's recommended. Anyway, let's begin this what if. We start this what if off with the Saiyans leaving Frieza's throne room. Raditz has an inkling in the back of his throat about the man he just saw. That man was a carbon copy of his father. He thinks to himself that Kakarot would be around that young man's age, if he was still alive, with them not really having any, with Raditz actually visiting the planet around a year or 2 after Goku had left, not finding any sign of him, presuming him dead. Raditz keeps these thoughts for himself for a while, until him and his team make it an adequate distance away. He gets the attention of Nappa and Nappa and Vegeta, telling them that that young man looked very much like his father. He thinks that man might be Kakarot, his younger brother. The older Saiyans stop for a moment, telling Raditz how stupid he is. Kakarot was a terrible, trash Saiyan who didn't even have a power level. That man over there, he was standing on equal terms with Frieza even catering toward him. There's no way he could be his brother. But Raditz stands firm. But they completely brush him off, seeing as they don't have much respect for the low-class Saiyan warrior. A few moments after this, Kakarot and or Goku arise in front of all of the Saiyans, bypassing Nappa and Vegeta, who froze upon his presence, and walking right towards Raditz. He grabs Raditz's face and examines it, realizing that this man, he has a familiarity with him, like he knows him. He looks at his tail and everything about him, lamenting back to when he had a tail, with Whis cutting it off every time it regrew, because he wasn't able to control his grade 8 form. He realizes Raditz's eyes looking at him. He asks Raditz if he knows him. Raditz says that he believes that he's his brother. Goku nonchalantly says that might very well be the case and just walks off. The Saiyans just stay frozen for a moment. Then they continue walking. Goku's on top of the building, looking down on them, wondering where they're going. But at the moment, he's thinking of a way to overthrow and kill Frieza. He realizes there's not a very good chance that he'll be able to escape from this planet without Frieza knowing. And his whole point of being here was to become stronger. So he can't really run from an enemy as powerful as Frieza. He realized fighting strong opponents is the only thing that's going to help him break past his limits. But he realizes that he won't be able to do that on his own. So Goku planted a seed. Earlier, when he was examining Raditz and put his hand on his shoulder, he used his ki to make it ended on Raditz's armor and a location to meet him. He tells him to come alone inside the message. When Goku first arrived here and took a walk around the city before he met with the Saiyans and everyone, he made sure to take account of all of his surroundings, which is something that Whis taught him to always be on guard. So he asks the Saiyan to meet him inside one of the most low traffic areas that he can find. Telling him to make sure he's not followed. And don't bring the other Saiyans just yet. Raditz arrives, with Goku hiding his presence. It would be ideal if the Saiyans could control their ki. However, they're not at that level yet. Goku tells Raditz that he's planning on killing Frieza. Raditz is completely shocked at this and wondering why Goku would bring him on his plan. Goku says that he's a Saiyan like him and they are family after all. From not really knowing much of the meaning of family, but hey, they are family after all. He can't even stomach the thought of some of his own bloodline being enslaved, basically, to a tyrant like Frieza. And he needed the Saiyans' help to overthrow him. He realizes that he won't be able to beat Frieza in a one-on-one confrontation. As it is right now, he's weaker than Frieza. But upon realizing the goal that he must reach, and even actually able to sense the depths of Frieza's power when he was transforming, he realizes the goal that he must set. And with motivation in mind, he's able to train harder. He spends most of his time inside his chamber, telling everyone that he's resting. However, he's doing very intense image training with Raditz. Raditz is able to quickly grow his power. Upon around a month after doing this, Raditz getting to an adequate power, Goku tells Raditz to bring the other Saiyans in. Raditz tries this, but they try and blow him off. However, Goku quickly arrives, telling them to stay where they are. He can't allow them to leave here if they're going to be against him. Prince Vegeta even gets arrogant towards Goku, telling him that he's nothing but a low-class warrior. He's even worse than low-class. He was born without power. He tries to throw a punch at Goku, but Goku sends a shot right into Vegeta's ribs, cracking a few of them. Nappa tries to make a move toward Goku, with Goku putting his foot firmly in Nappa's stomach, causing him to vomit all over the floor. This is when Prince Vegeta brings out all of the animosity that he's been feeling toward Frieza and everyone over the years, toward Goku, and right before he's about to make a scene and cause some noise inside the area, Goku quickly knocks him and Nappa out, takes him to another location. Upon Vegeta waking up, he doesn't realize where he is, what he's doing here. This is when Goku appears. Goku tells Vegeta he has one of two choices. It's either join and help him overtake Frieza, or he's going to kill him. He's not as friendly as he is in the main timeline, so one of two decisions. Vegeta tells him that he'd rather die than be put inside another position of servitude. Him being in service to Frieza is bad enough, and he can't let himself damage his pride that much, so he chooses death. Goku tells Vegeta that he's sorely mistaken. He doesn't plan on building an empire or anything like. He just really wants to kill Frieza. Vegeta's intrigued about Goku's reasoning, asking what is his point if he doesn't want Frieza's empire of killing him. Goku tells him that he wants to grow his power. That he must grow his power. It is his duty to grow his power. He mentions Lord Beerus wanting him to become stronger. This is when Vegeta freezes, remembering remembering his father's encounter with Lord Beerus. make him get on his knees and bow before him. This is when Vegeta is kind of stunned. This man is like an envoy to the god of destruction and works very closely with him. So, Vegeta tells Goku about the legend of the Super Saiyan. Goku is intrigued by this, but he can't put all of his faith into something that might be a myth against the very real power and presence of Frieza. So, he just puts all of his effort into making them as powerful as possible while training himself. Just like that, 6 months have passed. Frieza has been aware of Goku's actions for quite a while now. Not to the extent of where he first arrived, but he's been able to gather some information in the past 4 months. So he's had enough. He's going to go kill Goku. Not really appreciating him, lurking around his city, speaking with undesirable characters. As soon as he breaks the door down, looking to kill the Saiyan, he hears an explosion into the distance upon seeing the empty chamber. Frieza quickly makes his way over there, thinking that this might be Goku's doing. As soon as Frieza arrives, he realizes this was nothing but a diversion. And he's alerted that 4 ships had made their way off the planet, too far to the point that they're not able to chase at this point. Frieza gets incredibly angry and instantly kills the messenger. That's the end of this part. You should be getting another part relatively quickly, guys. I'm on my grind, okay? On my grind. I'd like to actually like and subscribe, guys. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers by Christmas, even though it might not be really to the point, but like I'm trying to get to at least 400, 500 if we're really like that. But thank you for all the support and everything. Appreciate it, guys. See you later.